Curious to embrace the moments, to kiss a love on the lips. That's the theme of this video today. It's the 7th of August 2020 here in New Zealand, the last day of our 5-day The Master Matchmakers Love Camp. Now this love camp had a headline that ultimately leads to a greater theme, which we will develop over the next little while. But I want to just give you the opportunity to recap these 7 C's for love and dating manifestation, plus a strategy to bust any fear of dating online. My name is Adriane Hartigan von Strauch. I am quantum love coach and master matchmaker based here in beautiful New Zealand. The name of my company is Love Coach Ltd. I'm very known in my community here as someone helping singles, couples, and what I call lovers in transit on the journey to real fulfilled and happy love manifestation. Now we can come into this work from all sorts of relationship statuses, and it's not just about being free and single in order to achieve that. Many of us are in relationships and have a yearning or an interest to grow ourselves and to change identity in who we are as a lover. And often it's not easy to do this on our own because we have ideas and looking at other people, how happy or unhappy they are, or successful or potentially unsuccessful they are in their relationship. And then we get easy into a kind of comparing, which is an anti-C to the happy C's of happy and fulfilling love manifestation and dating experiences. I want to recap very quickly the 7 C's. We started with creativity. From creativity, we moved to commitment. Commitment did lead us to the understanding that without change, we can't create a deeper commitment because we need to first cleanse our deeper layers out and transform them into a knowing that we have a greater willingness to have that foundation created for ourselves. We're coming then to the wonderful idea of character, building character, changing character, being actually in alignment with our deeper values in reflecting communication and happy interaction with our beloveds and those we want to invite to be part of our love life. Now, this wonderful conversation about, being more in connection with each other and being more connected is one that leads ultimately to the last chapter, the last C, which today I want to just end and package into curiosity, because this is really where it's only starting. With the understanding that there is a foundation to be built, we know that ultimately this foundation is just a platform to step on and then begin to design and like an architect lay this house of this home, this structure and this cauldron for wonderful love manifestation out. And it's a process. It's taking time. We can't do it fast. Some of us can do it fast when we have done a lot of preparation or meet someone who so perfectly matches our particular ideas of what we really desire and need in our love connections and love lives. This is a process I want to invite you to have a conversation with me and the Master Matchmakers about. We have a wonderful opportunity now away from the classic, one-to-one coaching setting, which I still believe is the most powerful to engage in when we have very personal and very, very creative questions to resolve and to work through in our lives. But there's this wonderful opportunity to actually join community and be in something much more embracing and wonderfully involved that helps to learn from each other, to educate each other, to engage with one another, to maybe meet new people through this wonderful platform, which is a global, social and professionally geared networking forum in which we come together online and have certain experiences that lift our spirits. Now, this can happen in different versions. It can happen in speaking with me and very few people, or with me just alone, or having interaction with an age group related, environment where you meet women from, or men from, let's say mid-20s to late 30s, or 40s and 50s, or even beyond that age. So I just want to make sure that you understand that this is still in progress. We're still building the foundation for this network to unfold, and we love your feedback and your input and your inspiration to tell us how this could really work well for you, and what it is you ultimately would seek to see as benefits coming back into your love life and in your personal life through interaction and through involvement and through membership in the Master Matchmakers. So the curiosity is a beautiful frequency. It's an openness, is looking actually into the whole situation with a kind of newfound willingness to explore different things than we are knowing from the past. And here with this, I want to say that this being day 5 and the last day of our wonderful love camp, this is my invitation to upgrade your game. Please sign up for one-to-one session with me and or my daughter Saskia. We can really help you to shape your ideas about what your love life is looking like right now, and how you want to expand it into something that is much more creative, much more expensive, much more engaging, and hopefully with the opportunity to find that one perfect one being that is part of your evolution. And if this one being already exists in your life and you want to do the work together, and are inspired doing this with people who have values around change and transformation and personal development that really resonate with who you are. You might be in a marriage and suddenly realize, oh my God, it has become a little bit dull, stale, we are not communicating this well. What can I do? It doesn't mean that the Master Matchmakers having a big forum and a big openness for people seeking love, that there wouldn't be a place for you. There's very much a place for you, particularly because we want the knowledge and the inspiration of those who already have made progress in their relationships in some way, and bring this back in helping others to speak about how they actually master their relationships, how they contribute to the lives of their partners, how they see things changing, and how they have learned to react or respond or engage in this process to make a marriage, a committed relationship, a family situation, and a bonded cauldron of loving beings together really happen. So I'm very delighted to have you here with me. And if you see this video and wonder, oh, what is a love camp about? What is the Master Matchmakers about? All the details are in the description box below. Please call out. I will send a link to the About page in the mastermatchmakers.com in the Love Camp comment section on Facebook. That gives you access to the page that has a link to my calendar, to our calendar, to book a session straight away. If by any chance this calendar doesn't offer time you feel comfortable, or you would like to connect with us by email to arrange this time personally, or even by WhatsApp and phone, please call out. All the details are on the mastermatchmakers.com website. I'm delighted to have shared with those of you who have followed up the entire 5 days and listened to me and listened to Bruce Lipton's and other people's input, who, for those who really took the journal out and did some of the exercises, or all of them, congratulations. Another big C word, congratulate yourself for being connected with us, for being willing to make the commitment for this change to happen. A lover in transit can transform him or herself to a lover in transformation. And I am a transformational coach. My coaching is transformation based, with a lot of elements that include, very, very sound psychological and personal development skills I learned over 30 years in my personal evolution as healer, as as writer, as film editor, as filmmaker. There's lots of chapters I have concluded in my life. I'm a mother of 4 children. I had, committed relationships of different kind of, value-based experiences that give me a lot to share back with you, to what is really important to hold in perspective when you make a decision about your very own love life, and how contextually it stands to everything else you want to really create and co-create in your very own and in someone else's and your surroundings' existence. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful time to come. Call out. I'm looking forward meeting you one-to-one. With that, hopefully also your application to join us. This is an on invitation only network. This is the way we have to sign it, because we want it to be a safe, a very, very secure, a very successful, and also somehow, soulful environment where the values we are sharing have multiple dimensions. And it doesn't mean we need to come all from the same backgrounds, but being some sort of willing to open our minds and hearts up to new ways of thinking, feeling, and knowing what is best for us in our love lives. All the best, and I'll see you very, very soon. Namaste.